There you go.
Call to order.
All right, good afternoon. Forgot to hit the record button, so to catch everybody up on YouTube, today's November 21st, 2025. It's 3:05 p.m. This is the Manistee Blacker Airport Authority special meeting agenda. We have called the meeting to order. We have done a roll call. We have approved the agenda, and we have gone through public comment. Next thing we have on the agenda is the change order 1 for insulating the city water main and temperature monitoring. So to open this up, if you turn your page over, we have a memo from the city of Manistee to the airport, stating that the city will put up the funds in the amount of $183,900 as an emergency purchase to cover the invoices related to insulating the water main and monitoring its temperature on airport property. This work is necessary to ensure the protection of city infrastructure, and they add, our expectation is that all parties will advocate for this portion of the project to be reimbursed by MDOT, and further, should reimbursement not be received, the city reserves the right to seek appropriate relief. So that has been signed by City Manager Bill Gamble. The change order we talked about in the last meeting, but to go through it again, we have approximately 1,500 feet of water main that needs to be insulated following the movement of dirt over the water main as part of the lighting project and smoothing out the object-free area. So the change order in front of us is includes the items water main insulation, 6,000 square feet for $132,000. It also includes the temperature monitoring system at $51,900. The contractor is prepared to start on Monday. We are going through this change order process being led by the airport so that we have our best chance at getting this reimbursed through the FAA and MDOT. So, I guess in the spirit of parliamentary procedure, could I have a motion to move forward with the change order as described in the agenda?
I would question whether that's necessary.
Right.
There's nothing being asked of us at this point.
Right, it's a city.
We have to approve the change order. Right, Miles?
The contractor to carry out the...
They paid them already. They're taking responsibility for it.
Yeah, but we've got to, this is a request to the construction company to actually do that part.
Yeah, so the construction company doing the work is under contract by the airport. And so going through the change order process, because the project is funded with FAA grant dollars, it would, if we're waiting for a determination from MDOT, who's coordinating with FAA, it, on the eligibility for reimbursement. So doing it with the change order allows that to be a possibility. So.
I think we have two different things to look at here. Yes, it's our change order, so our language should be to allow for the construction change order to meet the needs of repairing the city property. And then we need to do something in regards to accepting the city's willingness to pay and to work on reimbursement through the FAA. Or through a grant.
We have an unspent contingency, is my understanding. This falls within the change, the contingency. The change falls within the contingency fund availability.
The tolerance for, it falls within 15%, which is threshold for, contingency funds. So for the work to be reimbursed through FAA, because the sponsor contract is between the airport and the FAA, we have, that's the reason for the, change order.
Mhm.
So since we don't have that, we've requested a determination on eligibility.
And they told us to have a
This
change
is-
order request.
Yeah,
My understanding is clear.
yeah, to be eligible for reimbursement, this is the proper
Process.
way to do that.
I get that. We have the city out here.
The city, the reason for the letter from the city is a backup, so if something happens to where the contingency does not fall, if it's not awarded, is how I should phrase that, by the FAA, this is a backstop. And that's why you get the last sentence in the city's letter as well.
Up to 183, because we could have some of the contingency, but not all of it, right?
Well, that's theoretically possible, yeah.
Yeah, the FAA could say they may fund part of it. Yeah.
Any other questions?
I would have a lot, but I have a feeling you guys have already vetted through this once. And why is this our responsibility, for one? Was there a problem identified already, and who identified that problem? Because we did the work here, right?
Yeah, it did get done, it was, and then, there was, some information provided to the city that this, they
Happens.
were doing the work
Mhm.
in that area. And so, then it was brought to our attention afterward by the city, right?
In
That the
September, I
frost-
think.
Yeah, the frost stuff.
They
So
were worried that was gonna happen, or it did happen?
well, they're worried.
So-
We took off, 3 feet of dirt?
Possibly up to that. The other problem of it is there's also EGLE, they call it Eagle, but it's EGLE, has specific codes for public utilities as well.
Adopt.
So this brings it back into compliance with that.
Okay.
There's been a lot of angles on this one, let me tell you.
I bet.
Yesterday was a full day.
Yeah, I don't wanna jump in the middle of it.
All right, so we can make the motion to accept the change order.
And, I think with the change order request, so the initial motion I asked for on Monday was, authorization for the director to sign it, so I think we can
That's
include
good.
that.
Okay, I will support that motion.
Yeah, with the authorization for the director to sign the change order.
Yep, supported.
Further discussion? Everybody clear on what we're voting on? All right, Lindsay, take a roll.
Mr. Walker?
Yes.
Mr. Dodd?
Yes.
Ms. Goodman?
Yes.
Manistee? Yes. Mr. Picardy?
Yes.
Mr. Schrader?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Miles, we will move forward with that. All right, next we have, removal of water tanks. Miles, why don't you walk us through what you have going on here?
Yeah, so in the terminal's mechanical room, just down the hallway here, there are softener tanks that were installed as part of the building. We'd like to use some of the, wall for IT, infrastructure. And so the tanks aren't used, so we would cap off the piping that goes to them, and haul them out. The system has already been cut in half, is my understanding. This was years ago. So there were originally 6 softener tanks as well as a salt, storage tank. And so 3 of the tanks have already been removed. This would be just removing them, but they're not used. The, well water coming to the building, it doesn't require them anymore. So, This would bring some of the IT stuff that's currently in the mezzanine, which is accessible through a vertical ladder, up there. Could potentially bring it down, but, the more managed things would be more accessible for IT personnel to reach, so. The proposal here, we did, working with, Gordon at the county, we did reach out to a different company for a proposal, but they didn't respond with anything. It was Hearst Mechanical. So the proposal here was working with Tom, and, this company, Bufka, so. It would be to approve the purchase, or
And
the.
Mike, just so you know, we do have a purchase process, but sometimes it's tough for us to even get 3 bids.
Right.
Very difficult
Well,
at times around here.
Trust me, I understand that. Sometimes we don't want 3 bids or sole source.
Yeah.
I guess my only question is, what does the budget allow for? Do we have it?
I think it does, you know.
Miles, did you, the HVAC system is hot water based, right? Running through
They wouldn't be.
their boilers?
No, they wouldn't be using this
Softener.
softener system.
Where's the water come from?
I mean, it uses water from the well,
It's a closed system.
yeah.
I understand, but if you're adding it, if you have to add water, where's the water come from?
It would come from the water, you know, the well that's coming into the building, yeah.
Should have a regulator that allows flow as need be for pressure. That's how it works at my house. I would assume it's the same thing here.
Yeah,
It's not like you're pulling it from a tank through a pump, putting it into the system.
Check with the HVAC contractor before, are the water softeners being used right now?
no.
And they haven't been for probably 10 years.
They're not valved in? They're not valved in at all?
Well, they are, but
There is
It's
water
not-
pressure through that loop, but there is no active water softening going on.
So we're positive the system's obsolete and not needed and
Yes.
not being maintained?
yeah, I
A
would
little bit of
defer
the
to Barry, but
history
yes.
The old terminal had a well, and it was a shallow well, and the water quality was horrendous. So the design of this building was basically taking into account that as the water quality. New well was drilled here, which was much deeper and is pulling good quality water. We have a city water well on the airport as well. So it really has not been necessary. It was over-designed based on an input that is not reflective of the current status.
All right, thank you. So I would be looking for a motion to approve this quote to remove 3 old water softener tanks by L. Bufka. Cut and cap the water lines for $3,500.
I'll second.
Motion by Karen, second by Cindy. Further questions? Lindsay, take a roll, please.
Walker?
Yes.
Mr. Downs?
Yes.
Ms. Goodman?
Yes.
Ms. Kaminsky? Yes. Mr. Picardy?
Yes.
Mr. Schrader?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Next, we have comments by authority members. Cindy, anything else?
No, that I can save at the time, no.
Preston?
No.
Karen? Yes?
Welcome, Mike.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
Welcome, Mike. Got anything, Mike?
I don't.
All right, Barry, you have anything? Miles?
Yeah, just welcome, Michael, good to meet you.
I'll bring cards next week. Sorry.
Lindsay?
I have some, but I don't.
Not even welcome, Mike?
Welcome. I said it off the
How
record.
rude.
All right.
Cheers.
With no
Rump,
more
rump,
business, I will adjourn the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Wow, great first meeting for Mike.
Yeah.
Trust me, they don't all go the